today's adventure is... Gather the Gloinks!
The Amazing Digital Circus took the internet by storm when its pilot episode was released on the Glitched YouTube channel. The series describes itself as a psychological dark comedy, and the first 25 minutes of the franchise sells that beautifully. The main character, Pomni, finds herself stuck within a colorful and abstract digital world as she struggles with amnesia. Naturally, she's terrified by this new environment and wants to leave, but with no one believing her about the exit doors around the circus, she has to take matters into her own hands. Other fascinating characters join Pomni in the pilot, and each comes complete with a unique personality, gimmick, and design. Unfortunately, most have come to terms with living in the digital circus with no chance of escape, which sets the tone for the rest of the series. In today's video, we're diving into everything the pilot episode had to offer, from lore to characters and the setting.
I'd like to give our brand new member a tour of the circus grounds first.
The pilot begins with a catchy intro for the Amazing Digital Circus, providing the same energy as older children's cartoons, complete with kooky main characters and vibrant set pieces. The circus looks like it came straight from a child's toy box, complete with a dial-up phone toy, a barrel of monkeys, and characters shaped like stuffed rabbits, chess pieces, and Raggedy Ann dolls. Even the one in control of the circus, a ringleader named Kane, appears as talking teeth. When Pomni appears in this digital universe, her appearance morphs into something human and jester-like, setting her apart from her fellow characters, while making her fit into the circus theme. The characters mentioned previously appear to have lived in the circus for a while. Kane keeps an upbeat attitude while managing everything and everyone in the circus. Unlike the others, it's unclear if he's a human trapped by a headset, as he includes features such as error screens or computer dial-up tones during specific dialogues. He appears just as complex as the circus itself, but he definitely cares for the others as he provides them things to do, food to eat, and rooms to relax in despite not needing sleep. Jax, popular among fans, has quick wit, sarcastic humor, and a relaxed nature. He falls into the cool guy archetype and seems to have made peace with living within the digital circus. Jax is casual about everything and goes with the flow, as seen when he doesn't overreact when trouble comes his way. However, he appears to be more than what meets the eye, as he has a set of keys to everyone's rooms, and according to Ragatha, he shouldn't.
Because if it's a new character, we're gonna have to redo this whole theme song.
I'm not doing that again.
Speaking of Ragatha, she is one of the calmest and kindest characters in the series so far. Her soft-spoken and gentle demeanor makes her seem the most approachable, and she's the perfect person to help Pomni adjust to her new environment. Unlike Jax, who provides sarcastic and non-helpful responses to Pomni's concerns, Ragatha reasonably answers her questions. Ragatha's approach also helps the audience follow what's happening during the episode, providing necessary exposition. Her personality is a far cry from Zubal's, who seems exhausted with their over-energized environment, not wanting to partake in the day's adventures and cursing when they get caught up in it anyway. Although they don't dislike her companions in the circus, it's clear that Zubal has an abrasive approach to their environment and doesn't fall for the cheerful atmosphere. The final characters rounding out the group are Kinger, Gangle, and Kaufmo. Kinger has lived in the circus the longest and has started to lose his mind. He's startled by many things, forgets what he's doing, and has small bouts of paranoia. However, he remains kind and respectful to those around him. Gangle has 2 masks she wears, but Pomni destroys one when she arrives, leaving Gangle with only her sad mask. Incidentally, Gangle spends the entire episode upset and timid, wanting to take a subtler approach to the world around her. Kaufmo hadn't arrived at the circus that day, but he's a clown and is introduced to Pomni later.
Of course I do. They're the 2 most mentally stable and capable characters to be paired together.
Pomni receives a warm welcome from the others in the circus, who quickly explain that she isn't dreaming, that they arrived by putting on a strange headset just like she had, and they haven't found a way to escape so far. Believing Pomni is there to stay, Kane gives her a brief tour, including the tent, the grounds, and the void, where she can't venture. Afterward, he dismisses her concerns about an exit door and helps her choose a new name, which of course is Pomni. One of Kane's primary objectives each day is to give those living in the circus a daily adventure. These adventures provide the residents of the circus with something new to do so that their minds stay sharp and they won't succumb to insanity. However, many of Pomni's new companions have lived in the circus long enough that they derive little interest in completing the daily adventures, and most of them choose not to partake in his current adventure, called Gather the Gloinks. Unfortunately, the character Zubal has their body dismantled, and the Gloinks take them to their queen. While Gangle and Kinger try to save Zubal, Pomni is escorted through the tent by Jax and Ragatha to meet a missing member of their group, a clown by the name of Kaufmo. Kaufmo has expressed concern about the same exit door witnessed by Pomni, and she wanted to ask him questions about it. Unfortunately, when the group arrives at Kaufmo's bedroom, where Jax must unlock his door to get inside, they find his bedroom desecrated with messages about the exit door and a digital monstrosity keen to attack them.
Might be that terrible thing I was talking about earlier when you reach your breaking point?
Some lore for the Amazing Digital Circus starts here, as Ragatha explains that the monster attacking them is Kaufmo, who had finally lost his mind to become abstracted. Abstraction only occurs when someone reaches their breaking point and loses their physical form to become a monster made of black static and eyes. Abstracted creatures are also dangerous as their touch can cause someone else to become digitalized, as if their physical forms are encountering a virus. Ragatha becomes an example of this when she's attacked by Kaufmo, eventually rendered incapable of moving and in severe pain while she calls out to Pomni for help. However, the supposed virus is contagious and one touch also causes Pomni to glitch. Although Pomni decides to run away at first, she eventually decides to help Ragatha by tracking down Kane, the only one capable of stopping Kaufmo. However, while tracking the ringleader down, Pomni encounters another exit door and finds herself trapped in a never-ending office building. She tries to find a way out but gradually becomes deranged until she eventually stumbles into the void.
Oh no, they killed Zubul. Anyway, you guys want to go get something to eat?
There, Kane finds her and brings her back to the circus, where the trouble with Kaufmo gets brought to his attention. As a solution, he places the abstracted Kaufmo into a dungeon, where other abstractions lurk in the shadows, seemingly trapped there forever. However, Kane manages to heal Ragatha with a snap of his fingers, allowing her to live another day. It's then that Kane admits without any prompting that he was responsible for the exit doors and knew about their existence all along. Had he confessed this sooner, Kaufmo could have avoided becoming abstracted. Unfortunately for Pomni, Kane claims that the exit doors were unfinished projects that he couldn't figure out what to put on the other side, so he simply gave up. The episode didn't indicate if he was telling the truth, but Pomni has lost her only hope for escape. As the others defeat the Gloinks throughout the episode, Kane rewards everyone with a digital feast, and the story closes with Pomni sitting at a dinner table, confined to her fate. Despite the colorful background and upbeat music, the episode doesn't end on the most positive note. The protagonist, Pomni, remains trapped with no way home. A secondary character loses his mind and transforms into a monster, and an overall air of mystery and danger looms over the rest of the series.
My name is, oh God! Why can't I remember my name?
The Amazing Digital Circus delivered a pilot with characters worth investing in, a fictional world that can amaze and terrify, and an established plot with high stakes. Although the episode fills itself to the brim with bright colors, quirky characters, and humorous dialogue, the dark undertones beneath the surface are impossible to ignore. There's no doubt that Pomni is in for the adventure of her lifetime, regardless of whether she resigns to her fate in the circus or continues her search for a way home. Fans of this new series are in for a wild narrative ride, and it's safe to assume that the second episode of The Amazing Digital Circus will leave an impression just as impressive as the first.
We saw Gloink carry one of Zubul's pieces down there, remember?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the recap.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
By the way, I may have left something in your room today, so let me know if you find it.